If I don't play the bad guy and cut people off, then no one is. That's my role because as you know, if you're new to this podcast, it's time to play Balderdash. So Spencer, are you prepared to not you're not DMing Balderdash because part of the game is that we're going to rotate through dealers. I think.
Yeah, I think that's part of the game.
The game of Balderdash is simple.
Have you guys played Balderdash?
No.
Each participant will make up an answer to the question, right? Well, you explain it. You're better. I'm bad at explaining games.
Well, why don't I dash for the first round?
All right.
And then I think by playing around it'll become
learn by doing.
Yeah. It's pretty simple. It's basically like I'm going to give you guys a piece of paper. I'm going to give you a
box.
I'm not going to give you a box. I'm going to give you, depending on the category, I'm going to give you an acronym, a movie synopsis, or a movie title, a human name, something like that. That thing has a sort of explanation. If it's a movie, the movie has a synopsis. If it's an acronym, then the letters I'm going to give you stand for something in real life somewhere. I'm going to know the answer to that. You guys are going to take 2 minutes. I've got a special surprise for you during that 2 minutes to write an attempt at a convincing answer to what that thing is. And then I'm going to read them all aloud, including the real answer. And
cards?
Yes.
And then here's your answer card.
I'll explain more in a second. Spencer, you're going to do one too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So players, these are for far away.
So he's going to read the name, and then we're going to invent fake answers.
All right. So I'm going to start with a really simple example because I think one of my least favorite categories will actually make the best practice round. It's called laughable laws.
Okay.
Laughable laws.
All right. So if I say to you guys, in Garfield County, Montana, it is illegal to draw ... and then you just have 2 minutes to write an answer to that. Please remember to write your name down in the lower right and and just write your answer in the other spot. And then for this 2 minutes, Andy Dick is just going to
over there.
We're going to have 2 minutes of Andy Dick.
Andy Dick, we have a microphone for you if you need it.
Yes, it's over there. Sorry.
Okay, is anyone keeping time, though? I forgot that part.
It's on, but talk into it to get it.
You can't.
Hello? Test it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Can I get my new intern up to hold this? They don't have a stand.
So,
we must be 35 seconds into it.
Well, that's okay.
They're already writing it.
If they have longer, it doesn't.
Can you come? Okay, never mind.
Do we just pass these two?
You're done already? I didn't even do my thing.
Well,
no,
you keep
going.
I'll
keep going. I'll do it on the next one.
We got 2 whole minutes.
What minute are we on?
We're on we're 30 minutes, 30 seconds in.
Are you doing whippets? No.
Oh.
I wish.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe if you blow in this. And
Can we have some Andy Dick music? Just is that or
do the D&D music?
I got the music.
Why don't you hold on to him and no, I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you, Andy. Sorry,
I thought you were saying hold on to him.
Just hold on
me.
to you because I got to write the. You keep going.
Ow! God damn you!
Thank you, Zach. Oh, for the podcast, Andy's blowing up a glove.
I couldn't find my
that's
balloons.
right. Okay, Andy's blowing up a glove. Yeah, thank you, Spencer.
No, I mean that about covers it.
You guys done?
No, keep going. We got about a minute.
Okay, you can hand me your card.
I'm getting lightheaded. I haven't made this work yet.
You didn't put your name. You gotta put your name.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else is making that.
We have a live ADR team here that is amazing.
I don't know which one is yours, so
we could do it after, right?
Well, no,
one louder.
No, because I don't. Okay. Oh, I got. Yeah, you. Okay, I know which one is yours because it's the one without the name on it. Okay.
It was me doing it, wasn't it?
I don't. It sounded like it was coming from over there, didn't it?
Dude, let me look at your answer.
Okay. All right. This is going pretty good, I think. All right.
No, it's me.
Okay, that's the 2 minute.
got it, Brown.
All right, thank you, Andy Dick. He'll be back in a moment.
Have a better little routine.
All right,
It'll be good.
all right. Thank you.
We're all learning.
That's.
Thank you.
Okay, I get it. I'm okay.
Okay.
Those nitrile
Let's
gloves
strike
are
that. Can
harder.
we strike that? Let's strike that. Can we strike that?
All right,
Let's
good.
strike that.
Can you
Striking.
point it right into the
Still
monitor?
striking.
That's-
Longest strike ever.
That was
still on camera.
Human
We can
timer,
see you.
Andy Dick.
Stricken.
As we go, okay.
This is a growth opportunity.
Yeah, I'm worried about. I had so much trouble with that, and I'm like the Balderdash expert. I'm
Yeah.
worried about sicking that on other people. Like I'm
Right,
I think
that's-
maybe I should just be the permanent Balderdash.
Yeah, I was kind of
dealer.
thinking about just having one dealer when we were. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we all learned that tonight no one can get an F.
Right. All right. So now you at home and you guys, it's your job to try to guess which one is the real one, and then each person that guesses the real one, if any, those people get a certain number of points. It's either 1 or 2. I think it's 1. Right. Anybody whose answer accrues guesses, I think that guy gets 2 points.
See, this is means testing in action.
I got the points here.
Is it one? You get
If
one.
you get a vote, if you get your answer voted for, you get a point.
Okay.
If you guess the right answer, you get 2
you get
points.
2 points. And if I get 3 points if none of you guess the real one, just as a
Right. And if
just
someone
that's-
accidentally
it keeps me
gets it
honest.
Okay.
You also get 3 points.
All right. So, in Garfield County, Montana, it is illegal to draw. Shuffling these up, I wrote the real answer on one of these pieces of paper, so you're not getting any clues.
Are we allowed to use Google?
No.
Okay.
It's not called Balder cheat.
Well, it wouldn't be cheating if you were allowed to use it.
In Garfield County, Montana, it is illegal
It would be
to
means
draw
testing.
funny faces on the outside of your window shades.
Interesting.
This is in Montana?
Yep.
Okay.
A male phallus on an overpass.
Also interesting.
A man enjoying himself to the Isley Brothers live album moments after his divorce.
Sharon.
Is final Sharon?
You're not supposed to tip your hat if you didn't answer.
To those listening,
I mean,
Brandon
you can. It's fun.
He's nodding.
Yeah, that didn't work.
I
well.
wasn't
I
going to
didn't know
vote
how
for
this
that
was
one.
going to pay off.
Well,
No, it's cool. You made the right choice.
a commissioned mural on a Monday, bitch. Okay, so those answers again. In Garfield County, Montana, it is illegal to draw funny faces on the outside of your window shades, a male phallus on an overpass, a man enjoying himself to the Isley Brothers live album moments after his divorce is final, Sharon. Got it. Okay. Sorry.
That's a crime in a lot of states, Sharon.
A commissioned mural on a Monday, bitch. All right. Whose guesses are whom's?
Wait, aren't we supposed to guess?
Yes. That's why I said whose guesses are
The funny faces is my guess.
Funny faces is your guess. So let's see. I'll put a little S there. And then, Ben, what's your guess?
I'm going to go with the overpass.
Overpass, phallus. So I'll put a BN there. And then Josh.
I'm going to go funny faces. It's Montana. It's weird.
Funny faces. Okay, so in the game of Balderdash, what would happen here?
Wait,
Oh,
we
wait.
got-
Sorry, Brandon. Wait.
You didn't have to ask me.
Well, yeah, I mean.
No. What's
Wait,
your
sorry,
guess?
Josh,
Brought to you
Josh,
by
you're
the
picking, you're
Isley
picking funny
Brothers.
faces, right, Josh?
Yes.
Okay.
What do
And
you
then
think the
Brandon,
real
what's your-
answer is,
Well, Brandon, what do you think is the real one?
I was going to say penises.
On the overpass.
Typical.
Okay. So that's yours. Okay. So I don't get any points because some of you guessed the real one. The real one is funny faces on the outside of the window shades. Spencer, therefore, gets a point. Is
I
that
get
correct?
2 points for getting the right answer, and I get 2 points because 2 people voted for my answer.
Wait. Oh, you get 1 point for guessing the right answer.
No, I get 2 points who guessed the real answer. 2 points to players who guessed the real answer. I'm reading it right off the thing. 2 points
so
to
you
players
only
who
you get
guessed
a point
the right
for everyone
answer.
who guesses yours. So
Yeah.
2 people guessed yours.
Right.
So you're getting a total of 3 points.
Because I did the phalluses on the overpass. Oh!
Spencer just left.
It's
Ran off stage. He's lost his mind. He's back on stage. Rolled on stage. Fire rolled on stage. And he's back to the chair, which
Handprints.
did not roll away. He stuck the landing.
I hope I win now.
So that's a total of I can't remember.
4 points.
Okay.
Did anyone else win points?
Yes, some other people won some points because
Yeah, you got 2 points for getting the right answer.
right. God damn it. It's too
Points
hard.
are fun. I mean, we could just do the rounds without keeping score.
Well, yeah, but it's not fun, right?
I mean,
Is it?
it's
well, it's
all
funner than
relative.
this. we could eat bowls of shit and be funner than. Wait a minute. That's not. Wait a minute. I'm a fun stickler. Wake up, Harmon. Yeah.
I don't know how Doug Benson does it on his show.
I guess I was just thinking if we did enough rounds, but then but it's just like I wouldn't wish this job on anyone. Like this is awful. It's really hard to do.
Yeah, this job is Balderdash.
Oh, that's why it's the Dasher. Gee, I just got that.
All right, so Spencer won, and somebody else got points.
So I should have ran around my circle. We could do another round. Oh, well, I mean, you don't seem to want to, so that's fine.
I'm just worried about. I have 2 hats on.
Do you want?
One is a terrible Balderdash dealer, and then the other is a terrible podcast host.
Yeah. We got you,
I
though.
feel like I'm making the 2 of them are losing to each other, and we're all losing to Doug Benson.
It feels like choosing a holiday game that ends in arguments might not have been the best.
But talking about politics was going so well.
You thought you could fix it all.
Can we give you we stall just a little bit and maybe ask Ben where we're going in terms of education?
You mean while Andy Dick does 2 minutes, or you mean
while you get your cards together, because we don't know what's the uptick on the way of getting out of this conversation that we had with you earlier. That's sort of like what should we expect? Yeah, that ain't nearly as good, Andy Dick.
Is there a camera?
I heard my name.
No, you did.
I'm late. I mean, early. Am I early or late?
You're just a little early. You're just a little early.
I heard
But you had all the
cool.
instruments. You did have the right instruments. I could have sworn we said 2 hangers, Andy Dick. 1 hanger, Andy Dick is who we're working with right now. Jesus.
Okay, yeah. Tell us.
Give us a little future.
So to give you an example, so Minerva is now on our 3rd class of undergrads.
Okay.
So started this past September.
And where are the first 1 and 2 classes?
This semester they're in Seoul. Next semester they're going to Hyderabad.
Awesome.
And for this 3rd class, we received more applications, 3rd class ever, than Dartmouth or MIT did.
So give me, what's the ballpark on that?
20,400 applications from 179 countries.
And how many people are you going to take?
We took last year just under 2%, which actually shows that you can be the most selective university in the country and the most socioeconomically diverse without trying. That wasn't the goal. It was just we stopped discriminating.
Do you have scholarships?
Yeah, 80% of our students are in some form of financial aid.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. So what do you hope? What is your biggest dream with all of this? Would you want a brick and mortar one day?
No. My biggest dream is that other universities are forced to follow. Because what we've shown, third party assessed our students and showed that what our students have been able to accomplish in 8 months, no university has been able to demonstrate that they can get their students to accomplish in 4 years. And that's on critical thinking, problem solving, reasoning, and communication skills.
Do you have any sort of endowment program?
We have endowment, but it will take a long time to realize. So right now we're doing a lot of fundraising to enable all those scholarships, and it's hard work.
Yeah. Thanks for doing that hard work.
Well, that sounds like
Andy Dick, where are you?
No.
Wait, hold on to Andy Dick. Hold on, Andy. Hold your Andy Dick. Hold your Andy Dick. Stroke it, but hold it. Love it.
It's
our fault.
It sounds a lot to me like the narrative is subjective, as it is in the category of
What a transition.
of marvelous movies in Balderdash. So I'd like
Segue
you to
masters.
each take one of these empty Balderdash cards, and I'd like you to try to convince each other what the plot synopsis would be for a marvelous movie entitled San Diego, I Love You. 2 minutes of Andy Dick will happen during your writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this in Germany once. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't hurt yourself.
well, we'll get somebody to help you next time. Sorry.
When does the time start?
It starts now.
It started, yeah.
Tell me when we're at 30.
You got it.
I'm gonna ramp it up, and then tell me when we're at 1:30.
I got it.
Well, okay.
We're at 30.
No, I'll do that. He needs to write an answer.
Okay.
We're at 30.
No.
We are. You got it too.
Two hanger, Andy Dick in the house. Two hanger, Andy Dick in the house.
Brandon, write your answer.
Are we at what? I'm hitting.
This should be about the bridge, like the midpoint. Oh.
I'm doing kind of wacky.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
You at least look up.
Well, don't. He's writing. Don't get. He's in the competition, and you're looking at him and banging a thing. Look at. I can talk to you about this.
So you had to get these guys.
They're all writing. Yeah. I'll ask you. I'll interview you. Now, Andy, I don't want to get you in legal trouble, but this is stomp based. Maybe this is stomp based.
You know, Stomp was sponsored by Excedrin.
Is that a setup? Am I supposed to? How did they? How did they know? Oh, sponsored by Excedrin. Okay, all right.
That was my timer.
That's been 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Dick,
Andy
thank
Dick,
you so much.
everybody.
Andy
Andy
Dick,
Dick
ladies
goes
and
2 minutes
gentlemen.
of Andy Dick.
Andy Dick. Andy Dick, this is not his first time. Andy Dick.
Don't take those. We could do that.
Do I have everybody's card over here? I got people forgetting to write their names. That's a normal Balderdash thing. Okay. I think if I can.
There's one more coming at you.
And that's okay. And so I know the person that didn't write their name then. Okay.
I wrote my name.
Why are you so mean to me?
I don't think you wrote your name.
I wrote
you
my
did.
name.
You did.
Bottom right.
Yeah, wait, who didn't?
No, thank you, though. God bless.
All right, that's okay.
Oh boy.
Fuck, I'm sorry. Look,
No, I didn't. That wasn't it. I know how that sounded hearing it, but it was just like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, I mean,
We can't afford that.
Look, it's obviously it's not gonna take out
No,
D&D,
again,
so you're safe.
No, this isn't what I'm saying. This is. It's just like This has been Gauntlet is negative, but Smorgasbord to be sure.
Just keep on your toes. You know, if D&D ever falls below this level of
I'm
entertainment.
just saying. I'm not complaining. I like this.
Okay.
I like bad podcasts. No, I really do. I think this is a lot of fun.
All right, I finally
feel like
figured
this
out
is
it's
the time to
Brandon
listen.
didn't write his name.
It's very
I
unique.
feel like the listeners should be doing what they do right now. You
Okay.
know, they should be entertaining themselves for a second.
yes.
You know, listeners.
If you're bored right
listening-
now, it's because you as a listener have not.
You didn't get up to make a cheese sandwich?
Personal responsibility.
You've been sitting here for an
Personal
hour and 46
The
minutes.
old
You didn't get up
days,
to
there
get
were
popcorn.
commercials. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you back from the bathroom? Good, because we're ready for you now,
Yeah.
listener.
Thanks for doing your part. All right. San Diego, I Love You is a movie, and the following possible synopses include the real one, and your job is to guess.
Okay.
Ooh, got a little shit-faced.
No, that was exactly the explanation of the game.
San Diego, I Love You. A daughter tries to keep her family together while promoting her father's inventions.
I mean, that.
I'm trying not to laugh. San Diego, I Love You. San Diego is taken over by oceanside gamers. San Diego,
Could happen.
I Love You. It's just The Godfather, but everyone's name is Skylar.
Everybody's name is what? Skype?
Skylar.
God
San Diego, I Love You. Two paths collide in this 1980s culture crash between a hip comic book artist and a fastidious Marine drill sergeant.
Interesting.
A romantic comedy musical about former high school sweethearts who fall in love with each other and their hometown. So, those synopses again.
Are their names
Wow.
San and Diego in that last one?
It could be any of those.
Man.
San Diego, I Love You. A daughter tries to keep her family together while promoting her father's inventions. San Diego, I Love You. San Diego is taken over by oceanside gamers. San Diego, I Love You. It's just The Godfather, but everyone's name is Skylar. San Diego, I Love You. Two paths collide in the 1980s. In this 1980s culture crash between a hip comic book artist and a fastidious Marine drill sergeant. San Diego, I Love You. A romantic comedy musical about former high school sweethearts who fall in love with each other and their hometown.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We'll start the guessing with Ben Nelson, noted educational activist, turned Balderdash.
Balderdash,
Midler.
very, very bad player. I'll go with the culture crash, the 1980s.
Culture crash.
Culture clash.
Yeah,
Clash.
this
Is it
1980s
Clash?
culture
Crash?
crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clash.
All right, we got a BN on that one.
Shout out to Culture Clash.
All right.
Wonderful comedy show.
And Josh
Club.
Androsky,
I'm a guy.
social activist in self-imposed exile.
Sure. I'm going to go with the Culture Clash one because it sounds like something you'd read on the back of a VHS. And it reminds me of, like, you know, Lily Tomlin and Mel Brooks are the couple of the 90s in this wacky. Yeah, it's
All right,
that one.
We got that. Brandon?
I'm going to go with the daughter trying to hustle her dad's old products.
All right. Well, Brandon has
I gotta
made-
go.
Oh, you gotta go.
Well, it sounds like you said he had the right answer, but I was gonna guess the last answer, the fifth one, whatever the.
What was?
It was the musical.
Are you just, you're not trying to just give it to me, are you?
Just get the.
No, it sounded like he was about to say that you had the right answer, and I
get
didn't
the
want to
points.
then use that knowledge to cheat.
Yeah. All right. So Spencer guessed Ben's,
Damn it.
which means Ben gets a point.
Yeah.
All right. Brandon guessed the right one, which means Brandon gets 2 points.
Right.
Nice.
San Diego, I Love You was, in
Real
fact, a
nice.
daughter tries to keep her family together while promoting her
Wow.
father's inventions.
What were his inventions?
Drones.
Drones. Great.
Then
It sounded like Jurassic Park.
Weaponized drones.
Yeah.
Josh and Ben both once again drawn in by Spencer's perverse ability to emulate a board game.
Wow.
I mean, that really does, when you look at it, it makes a lot of sense.
He's like a Balderdash ringer.
Part person, part dash.
Yeah.
All right. Are you still keeping score? Should we play
I think
a third
I'm
round?
at 6. I think I'm at 6 to maybe someone has 2. I think
I
you
got
have
2.
2.
I got 2 from the first round.
Yeah.
One
Yeah, you got 1 this round.
this round.
Yeah.
So we make this last one for 1,000 points.
Yes.
Sounds great.
All right. Now, Andy, I want you on deck, but you're not going yet. We're going to get better at this. For this third round, we're going to show you how this is going to go good.
It's been going good. Yeah, we are.
They're bringing CISO back just for this.
Oh, great. Brought to you by Balderdash and CISO. CISO, we spent too much money on you guys.
CISO, you saw it coming.
CISO, nothing left to see, so check out Hulu.
I guess I'll do a category of peculiar people. So this is just a name. Here, pass these blank ones down.
So it's like a historical figure?
Benito
It's
Mussolini.
not necessarily true. It's just a name. So you just have to. Here, I'll pick an example one so that we can get the tone. Like peculiar people, an example would be O'Shea Jackson, and then the answer is the real name of Raptor actor Ice Cube. Well, geez, that was a bad thing for them to include.
What happens when somebody writes the real answer?
If you know the real one,
You get some points. You might get
like
3 points.
Yeah.
But everybody gets 1,000, so you would get.
Well, we're not. Well, I was kidding. I don't want to. I don't want to fuck that up.
So Christmas is ruined. Excellent.
Oh, right. That means I'm almost certainly going to win.
Yeah, I need those points to feed my family, Dan.
Yeah,
We could do
playing
double
this.
points, maybe.
I mean,
Or we could
can
say you have to win by 10 and just keep playing until.
Wow.
That we could do.
All right. This is a name. The name is Jeremy Bentham. Bentham.
And what are we supposed to do?
You're supposed to just say who that person is.
Okay.
Like why they're notable.
Yes.
What their deal is.
Okay.
They might
I
be
didn't
the
get a
inventor
card.
of peanut butter. Right. And I give you 2 minutes of Andy Dick.
Oh.
If you love Christmas nativity at the Crystal Cathedral, you'll love this next act. Andy Dick at Harmontown. Okay, 2 hangers, a mallet. Looks like a 1x6.
I need the, we're at, what are we at, 1:30?
We're at about 20 seconds in.
Good, okay.
Yeah.
Andy has a 1x4. I don't know. It's a
Yeah, it
it's
looks
a
like
long,
a 1 by
thin piece of
4,
lumber.
1 by 6.
Just saying, it's better if I'm on deck like a little earlier.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
We're at 35.
Whoa. This isn't just stomp.
It's my off-Broadway show called Knock.
Knock. It's Andy's off-Broadway show called Knock.
Forgot to write my name again.
Put it on Broadway if you're doing.
Oh, goodness. Please don't. For everybody listening with headphones, God bless you.
14 people just died in car wrecks.
We're at 1 minute and 30 seconds. So we have 30 more seconds.
Right.
Yeah, half an hour. 30 more seconds. 30 more
30 more
seconds.
seconds.
So if you could just do the first two verses. Oh, a remix.
Hey.
Excellent. Oh,
Okay, it's Ben. Ben didn't put his name. Okay,
I
got
did.
it.
I did. I put
Oh,
my
you
name.
did. Wait,
Yeah.
the-
I didn't.
Oh, Josh didn't.
No, I did.
No.
Brandon.
I didn't.
Brandon
I
did.
keep
Okay.
forgetting. I'm watching. I'm watching Lion King
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
No,
This is all right.
you're wearing a lot of hats. Okay, thank you. That was 2 minutes of Andy Dick.
2 minutes of Andy Dick. The show.
Intern,
Yeah, we could get that.
one more question.
Did you want to do something on the back
I
of
don't
the
know.
album?
Well, I kind
Or-
of want to.
wanna know
Well,
if you pack my instruments.
I don't think there will be but yeah, just for the people that are listening, like, why don't you just tell them something Andy Dickish, because anyone can bang on a board. Like, tell everybody about being unexpectedly bisexual in some point in your life, or.
Fine. Give me my last instrument that you never did give me.
Well, why don't, you could just tell us how you're doing. How are you?
Well, that was certainly an action. So
He's angry at me.
There's nothing better than
a scruffy figure tossed a traffic cone onto the stage.
Hey. Hey.
How are you? Like to let people know how you are. Some people, listeners of my podcast have
Right. He wanted me to stay on for the blind listeners.
What are you doing for the holiday season, Andy Dick?
Hanging out with my kids. They're all here right now.
Because you told a great drunk tale about the Christmas.
That one on Vice. Yes.
So this year you've got to have something different planned. Or are you going to revisit that shit?
No.
Something else?
No. Well, it's probably going to be, the Yuletide log.
Something low key.
Yeah, very low key.
Yeah.
You're invited.
The trickster
Thank
god?
you so much.
I'm always invited to your stuff, and it's like I come 50-50, right?
Do you do Dino's Christmas?
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
I usually go out of town, but I'm staying in town.
Andy's always invited. He's had a standing invite. He just doesn't know where you're going.
You heard him. You went to Santa Barbara last week, and you were caught in the fires.
Yeah.
Have you talked about that?
No, I didn't.
I'm going to talk about it. He was caught in the fires, like trapped. Tell him.
And don't forget, Dan, tell us about the Paul McCartney song when you get a chance.
No, we'll talk about that next week.
Okay.
Next week will be our Christmas episode. We'll talk about the Paul McCartney Christmas song.
Excellent.
Which is a very polarizing song. That piece of shit, horrible.
You don't like Paul McCartney?
It's the worst
Why?
fucking
Have
Christmas
you met him?
No, I haven't. I don't hate Paul McCartney. I hate his Christmas song.
Okay, it's probably shitty.
And hate's a
correct
generous word because it doesn't. That song doesn't deserve my activation. It's anyways.
But he did so many.
Okay, yeah.
Anybody who starts a sentence with the word simply can fuck off.
Oh, do they know it's Christmas after all is kind of the shittiest one for me.
That one. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Do they know?
The snow is white.
Inserted in
The
here.
lights are on. The gifts are out.
Yeah.
That's enough. Fuck it. Simply have. It's like the laziest fucking Christmas song. The Santa's here. The deer can fly. The fucking snow is falling. What else do you want? I'm a beetle. Like you can feel his fucking muscles atrophying.
Hilarious.
And then for it to be in every jukebox and for everyone to fall for that, it's like we need better education, better critical thinking skills. We need kids to be out there going, I'm not going to play this on the jukebox. This is ridiculous. It has 4 notes. So like you
Darlene Love.
Let's wrap this up with the results of this last round of Balderdash.
All right. Well, thank you
to Andy Dick. Yes.
Go to Andy's Periscope if you want to
Give me
support
money.
him. Periscope has changed.
I'm gray listed. Did we get into that? Where do I put this microphone? Here?
Put
I'll
it
take
anywhere. Yeah.
Or you can.
I can't work again for 3 months. That's what gray listed means. Yeah.
And for 3 months.
No, that's his estimate. Andy's using the phrase "gray listed" to refer to him. I would
Using an algorithm that I came up with in my base.
That's like
He has a base? I need a base.
I think there's a lot of people that are rooting for Andy. Andy's when Andy says "gray listed," I think what he means, not to put words in his mouth, but I am. Everybody loves Andy, but yeah, he can't get work because it's like, and so he's not blacklisted because it's not like, oh, there's some reason that you're banned. It's like,
sort of nice period.
there's no denial of it or whatever. It's like we'll keep track of Andy and his travails. He was periscoping from here, and now Periscope has some tip feature. I believe Andy is 100% subsisting on Periscope right now.
Wow. Please give.
It's a new business model.
You don't have to wait for Periscope. You can give anyway. We're going to be doing an Andy Dick telethon later on.
All right, operators are standing by.
Yeah.
I like that. I do like that. Like what with the post Weinstein, like the sex scandal, all this stuff. And I was like, no, Andy's gonna survive this fine because he's a human hurricane. Because like the one headline about Andy Dick that came out during that whole Purge was like the headline was so complicated it tripped over itself. It was like Andy Dick confesses to sexual assault, asks the cameraman if he's married, falls down, eats a trash bag, and like ends up marrying somebody. Like, it was like the headline is like leave this guy alone.
Yeah.
Like you're not knocking anyone down a peg if you're going for Andy Dick.
Sure.
Like he's on his own journey.
Very honest, very open. Always.
He may be the one. He may be the last man standing. All right. I hope he didn't mind me speaking about him like that while he's standing off stage. Yeah, that's nice of him.
No, he's in the back.
All right.
On top of someone.
So your question was, who is this? Wait, the name was.
I'm not gonna fucking.
I didn't write it
Kicked
down.
out of comedy heaven.
The name is Jeremy Bentham.
Nobody else.
Jeremy Bentham. The possibilities of Jeremy Bentham are he is, assuming he. You're welcome. He is one of 7 genders or 2 sexes. All right. He is musician Adam Ant, a noted moral philosopher. His preserved body is on display at a London university. The boy who ate the most spaghetti.
Damn it. Hilarious.
I think that's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
I've been getting stoned on stage. I think that's a good answer.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
I'm drunk. The first Puerto Rican shortstop for the Padres.
Oh, Los Jeremy Bentham.
Yeah. Those answers again. Jeremy Bentham is either musician Adam Ant, a noted moral philosopher. His preserved body is on display at a London university. The boy who ate the most spaghetti, or the first Puerto Rican shortstop for the Padres. Puerto Rican.
Huerto.
Puerto Rican.
Who should go first?
Spencer, you guess first. Sorry, I skipped you last time.
It's okay. The first answer. What was it?
Adamant.
Adamant. Yeah, sure.
That's a Spencer guess for Adamant. All right. Ben Nelson.
I'm going to go with the body in the university.
All right. Josh.
Although I want to say the boy who ate the most spaghetti, because it's a great answer. I'm going to have to go with Adamant because I'm just going to follow whatever Spencer does in a board game.
All right.
I'm going to go with philosopher.
All right. Well, this is a complicated round, most notably because Josh Androsky high-fived his own answer.
Does that...
Someone was going to take it? Like someone was going to guess
Hey,
it?
he's just trying. He just thought maybe he could psych Brandon out. He's like, well, I'd love to say the boy with spaghetti.
Hey, I'm on my last limb here, man. I didn't come here to make podcast friends.
By the way, it's kind
It's
of
also complicated because there are 2 right answers.
Oh, look at the drama.
Wait, there. Because you knew. Of course. Well, the college master knows everything that goes on at a college, including if a body is preserved in at a university.
Yeah,
in
if
London.
you killed a guy and put him in your university and his name happened to be Jeremy Bentham, I don't think that should count for points.
Wait, so Ben, was that your guess?
He's a noted moral philosopher as well.
Oh. Wait, but you knew both were correct, but you decided to.
I didn't know which feature of Jeremy Bentham was the answer, but I knew who he was.
You must have known that no one was going to just riff that his body was preserved in a. I don't know. Why am I yelling at you?
The college dude.
Okay.
I didn't write that answer. That's Balderdash's fault.
Of course, he's the smartest person up here, man. He redesigns colleges, man. Don't
I
be
know.
mad at him.
Well, that's why it complicates Balderdash because, like if we didn't have him up there, we wouldn't know he was a noted moral philosopher. In which case, Brandon and Ben both would have technically guessed wrong, but because Ben's up here, we know that Ben guessed right along with Brandon. I don't know how to score this.
Well, who gave the right answer? Who wrote it? Because you wrote spaghetti, right?
Well, Ben,
I wrote the noted moral philosopher.
So you get 3 points
but
for
I also
having
guessed that
written that answer.
he was buried in the.
And then you get 2 points for that, I think. Oh, I think we're tied.
Right. So you're so familiar with Jeremy Bentham that you were like, that you were writing. You're like, well, he's
my answer also.
Oh yeah, so I think
6.
you win.
Oh right.
Wow.
Okay.
And that's how we treat guests anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
That's how we
what?
treat
Give him
guests.
900 points.
Well, yeah, I think you get 7 points for the game.
Ben Nelson has won Balderdash and America.
That's going to go on my tombstone, I'm sure.
Now, Ben, your prize is you get to tell us. You get to spend the end of this podcast telling kids out there, and like how do they? What if they want to? If they're interested in what you've been talking about? Like where do they go? .com wise, geography wise, like what do they do to get sucked into your to your black hole of advancement?
So if you are so inclined, you can just type Minerva into Google. It'll come up. But you can go to Minerva.
Minerva.
That's how dumb we've become. Is that if you type the name of this Roman goddess into Google, the first thing that will come up is the guy who's using it for his educational program.
Sometimes Wikipedia will outrank us, but we're one or two.
She's Athena. She's the Roman version of Athena.
She's the Roman
right?
version of Athena and the inspiration for our Constitution. And the goddess of wisdom.
But so that just start Googling Minerva and the
or
Minerva
go to
Project.
minervaproject.com.
This is for people in particular who are like, look, man, I've had it. I want to participate in this Moonraker project educationally. I want to become a super thinker, and like I don't trust the current system, even whether or not I can afford it. It fucking is going to end with me in a drip pan of society or president.
Yeah, these are for people who believe that training your mind is as important as athletes think training their bodies are. So if you think that training your mind is important, Minerva is where you should be.
Excellent.
And Josh Androsky, we just brought back because he was an awesome guest last time. And I want to have Josh back regularly just to tell us about shit that would normally make us sad, but we're going to turn it into little games and things. But we didn't have a chance to do that this time.
I'll be back.
Which is thank you. I appreciate you coming back, and I appreciate you guys tangling and not dismissing each other, even though you had some disagreements. It was interesting to hear you guys talk. For a second, I felt like I might be an award-worthy cable access host.
I hear there's a certain PBS interview show that's now has a vacancy. So,
thank you both for coming by, and everybody out there. What did we learn this week? Give Andy Dick 2 minutes, and
he will break your heart,
and he could change your life. At least add some lyrics.
Hey! Thanks for coming to Harmontown. Hey. Thanks for coming to Harmontown. Thanks for coming to see Dan Down.
See, you guys laugh, but
and the university guy.
Once Moby gets a hold of these recordings, he's going to add a beat, and this is going to... and Andy's going to be suing him.
House.
All right.
House.
Well,
when John Belushi pops his pimple.
Shit. All right.
Are we going out on? We're going out on a beat.
Yeah. I think we're
done.
We could just thank people. Do you have a list of people to thank? Do you have it written or anything?
I don't have a list of people to thank. I think you.
Off the top of my head, I would say thank Chris Baruff for being the director.
Love you, Chris Baruff.
Thanks Zach McKeever for directing all the audio. Thanks Sarah Hill for doing a bunch of shit that we should probably have her up here and explain everything that she does. I keep dismissively saying she's the person that hands me all the titles.
What about Steve Levy?
Steve Levy's wandering around out there.
Zach, the audio maniac.
I do want to thank. I already thank Zach. I do want to thank Nolan, who continues to try to permit the castle so that we can have an audience back in there one day while wrangling everything. And special thanks to Brian Baldinger, or Baldinger, depending on whether you're from Norwegia or not. For putting us in touch with Ben, and I don't know who else. There's probably some interns that are like gonna sue us later. Oh, Andy Dick. Thank you, Andy Dick, thank you. I think
that's it.
He's hitting a wood with a hammer, for God's sake.
Thank you, Andy Dick. We'll see you next week. Right. It's going to be our Christmas episode. It's going to be amazing. I promise.
We're going to go
all out
a wonderful
for Christmas
time.
Thank you. Good night. This is the end of Harmontown. I've been Brandon Johnson. We'll see you next week.
Drive slow and don't take chances.
Don't.